What is up, guys? Cajun here, and today I'm finally back. I'm back home. Also, I'm finally back with another video. I know I said I would post a little bit this week, but with finals and everything, I just got caught up and everything, and forgot to post videos. So I do have a couple of video ideas for this weekend though, and I will be talking about some stuff. But today we are back with the community live stream recap. There was one on Thursday, the 14th, I believe. No, yes, the 14th. Is in the middle of my class. Rip. But anyway, it was a good stream. I got to hang out for a tad bit, but didn't really get to see anything. So I just watched everything. Not a lot of new info stuff. I don't think Wadi was able to get everything or some stuff approved, but we did get some stuff shown for the next update for the anniversary event. But let's get to it. So basically, he started off with reminding everyone that there was 3 days left of Nights of Horror 2. And he basically recapped what happened in 1.11. Basically, new menu, background, and music for Nights of Horror, Manhunt game mode, new map for Manhunt, Purify, short event pass rather than a longer, month-long pass. And he said that the reason this wasn't a normal pass, wasn't a 60 tier pass or whatever, is because it was more of a test to see if we liked the themed passes around the events and stuff. And personally, yeah, I enjoyed this pass. It was a good pass. However, I think they could have definitely done a little better because one, there wasn't too many rewards in there. Yeah, you got a bunch of Halloween cases, but that's not a guaranteed reward. Also, it was very, very short. And I think if you're going to do something like that, make it separate from the critical pass or just make a longer critical pass. But yeah, maybe we'll see what they do. If they do an anniversary event for the next pass, we'll see how that goes and stuff like that. Also, Lucky Spin came to be about. Interesting concept, interesting design, and stuff like that. Ranked Season 2 and ranked divisions along with that. So Bronze 1, 2, 3, 4, Silver 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc., all the way up to Masters 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Spec Ops, Elite Ops. And then he kind of did a flashback, and we talked about what happened a year ago with Nights of Horror 1. A couple screenshots here from that. Weapon changes were made last year based on running and gunning and accuracy on jumping and stuff like that, which severely changed snipers. Not much was changed on the other guns. I still feel that most of the other guns were kind of the same. And then the critical pass was started last year, so it's already been a year worth of critical passes. What are we on? 8, 9 now? So 8 passes in a year. That's pretty good. And then, of course, the Karambit was introduced this year, or this time last year. So really, really cool to see all that. Then he talked a little bit about the iPad Air giveaway, which is now over. Don't know who's won it. Hopefully they'll announce it Monday because it's Friday. They're probably not going to be in the office. Or technically, it's Saturday. It's Friday night as I'm recording this, but it's going to be Saturday. They're not going to be in the office. Stuff like that. And then he talked about the influencer program, criticalopsgame.com/influencer. There we go. If you want to apply for that, if you're a content creator with more than 100 subs on YouTube, or no, 500 subs on YouTube, 100 followers on Twitch, and I think 100 followers on Mixer as well. I'm not sure, but if you go to that link, it'll be down below. It should be down below if I remember to put it. You could see what you have to be at to get in. So, unfortunately, the news was a bit shorter this live stream, and I'm already at 4 minutes. So the rest of this is going to be Q&A. And then he did show two things or towards the end of Q&A. So here we go. I'm going to try and go fast. So someone asked what was Wadi's favorite part of being a dev, and he said the input he has on how the game develops. Because Wadi, if you didn't know, used to be a player. He wasn't always a developer. I actually have a video on this channel of when Wadi was casting ESL tournaments, which was awesome. So he's been in the community for a good long while. But, now that he's working for CFE, he likes to, be involved with the community and see how the community reacts to stuff and see, how we like the things that they're putting out and stuff. And he has that unique perspective of, being a fan of the game, but also getting to see it grow and continue to thrive and stuff like that. Someone asked new updates regarding tournaments, and he said probably pretty soon. CFE has been working behind the scenes, and there may be some news on a sort of major tournament thing soon. But there's also Battlefy. Yay. And then someone asked about vote options, like pause, kick, forfeit, etc., stuff like that. And he said it would be pretty nice to have, especially, for AFK players, if you want to kick them or, forfeit, to improve your matchmaking experience. Other than that, he really couldn't say much on when it would be, or if they were talking about it. He just said it would be pretty nice. Someone asked about missions for credits. Now, Wadi said they changed that a couple months ago to support the critical pass so that you could get XP to complete the pass. However, CFE is looking into better rewards for players. So maybe some way to earn more credits and stuff like that rather than grinding missions. Someone asked about Coolmark's video that he put out. I want to make not a reaction video, but like a commentary video about his talking points, because I think I have more than a few words to say on that. Definitely stuff about, tournaments and stuff. I definitely have stuff to say about. I've always had stuff to say about that. But Wadi said that he has seen the video. He agrees with certain things that Coolmark says, and pretty much, just from, seeing what happened over this past week after Coolmark posted the video, I know Veli, the CEO of Critical Force, has seen it. I've heard that pretty much everyone in the office has seen that video. So a lot of people have seen that video and have their opinions, and Wadi said that a lot is being talked about right now in terms of what Coolmark talked about, and stuff like that. So yeah, look out for a video maybe Monday talking about Coolmark's video. Again, I haven't really had time to prepare for that, so it would have been out sooner had I not had finals. Someone asked about a challenge for a knife skin, maybe, and Wadi said CFE's been talking about having other streams than community live streams that can maybe have different types of giveaways to, like, pick a skin or whatever. I remember they did that. When did they do? They did that a while ago. But hey, who knows? Someone asked about different credit alternatives, and Wadi again mentioned Battlefy. It's a great alternative. Tournaments are hosted every week. Get 4 friends together. Not many people play in those tournaments because no one really knows about Battlefy. Either that, or people are too lazy to go do Battlefy. In which case, it could be an easy, however many credits for you. So it's definitely something to look at. Someone asked about plans for the anniversary event. Wadi said yes, there are plans. However, he couldn't talk or show much about it. Although he was talking about next stream being a cool, fun stream, and, well, Nights of Horror is about to end, and the anniversary event is set to release in November, and we're already in the middle of November, so it's crunch time, boys. I'm half expecting the update to release next Monday, and if it does, that'd be great. Someone asked about maybe another game mode, and Wadi said yes, that's the plan. And Wadi Wadi talked about the idea of maybe a game mode cycle. So where like game modes come and go every so often. So like maybe one week it's gun game, the next week it's sharpshooter, the next week it's TDM or like free for all or something like that. Kind of like how Call of Duty is doing with some of their game modes like Hardpoint, free for all, gun game, stuff like that. Definitely a good idea. Someone asked about Lucky Spin for next event. Wadi, of course, very basically clarified that, the current Lucky Spin, the current stuff in the Lucky Spin right now will not be in the next Lucky Spin, but there may be other Lucky Spins with different prizes for events. So yeah. Someone asked, is Manhunt staying? Wadi said it's a cool mode, and he thinks it should stay too, but we'll see as the update moves on if they keep the map in there and it pulls up the option for Manhunt. We'll see. I think it's definitely a fun mode to play with friends and to play on stream and stuff like that. So definitely something that I think should stay. Battle Royale! And no, Battle Royale is probably never coming to Critical Ops. You can stop. Like, I don't get why people want a battle royale in every game. It's cool enough that they brought the Critical Pass in. That was from a BR game. I've played Danger Zone in CS. It's an all right game mode. It's nothing great, but it is an all right game mode. I don't see why people want a battle royale for Critical Ops. I really don't. Someone talked about low gravity game mode type thing, sort of. I don't know. Wadi said, yeah, different game modes with that could be cool. He said like grenades only, but low gravity. Of course, the low gravity scout thing, or in Critical Ops case, low gravity TRG game mode would be pretty cool and stuff like that. Someone asked about any new animations coming to the game, and Wadi said yes, there should be some more animations at some point, probably most likely coming soon with the next event. Someone talked about the spectator client / UI, and Wadi said yes, that's definitely a good idea. The team has talked about that for a while now, and the current spectator screen client UI, whatever, definitely needs an update, especially for tournament organizers and stuff like that. Someone asked about a market of skins, not from players, but from the game, so that you could buy whatever skin you want. Wadi said the shop definitely could be expanded somehow to allow for you guys to buy what you want. Currently, I don't think there's any plans for that, though. I just dropped something on my head. Don't worry about it. Wadi said that, currently they haven't really talked about anything like that. So, definitely a good idea, though. Someone asked about a setting for background music, so you could change the background music. And Wadi said, while that's a good idea, they kind of want that music to be for certain events. And eventually, he talked about maybe, hopefully having a main menu music thing, which I don't understand why they haven't had that already. But the music is for the event rather than, you shouldn't be able to be going on during Nights of Horrors and play the Summer of '89 music. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Or I can't wait for Winterfest music. I can't wait for Winterfest music, just thinking about how that's going to be. Question, make new skins for non-event cases and some prizes for the end of rank season. Personally, I haven't thought about that for a while, and then as I was, watching the stream and making all these notes and stuff, I was like, there really hasn't been new skins for non-event cases, just for the random standard or premium cases, for like a year now. Like, I don't think there have been any new skins that you could unbox. Because I remember before events, every so often they'd have new skins. The last, Tier 5 AK skin was the UFO one. So, like, I would like some new skins that I can, get with either blue credits or that I can unbox from cases. Because that would be so cool. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon because they're always busy making event skins. So we'll see. Maybe it could be something that happens, but I doubt. Someone asked about daily sign-in reward. Wadi said that would be a good idea. Someone asked about voice chat in game. Wadi said yes, that would definitely be a good idea. Also, like a quick chat thing. And then he kind of went into a little side tangent about how all these ideas have been talked about. You know, they've been passed to the developers, and they do talk about them. However, it's just a matter of when we can put it in an update and where can we put it in an update. Because also, you got to think about something like voice chat. That's definitely going to diminish a lower not tier, but a lower tier device's performance. I was gonna say lower tier player, but a lower tier device's performance is gonna be just ruined, and that's gonna be a lot of players not being able to play the game. So you know, something to see. Someone asked about will there be a knife in the next pass. What he said he can't confirm or deny, so there's gonna be a knife in the next pass. Joking. Someone asked about game modes like prop hunt, hide and seek that could be added, and Waddy said, yeah, those aren't bad game modes. It's an idea, as well as capture the flag people have talked about and stuff like that. Someone asked about the new gun that is on criticalopsgame.com/update. There we go. He said, yeah, there's going to be a new gun. You guys have seen it. However, there is no info as of right now. The only thing he did say was that it'll go pew pew. So, the gun can shoot, confirmed. And someone asked about, will there be an update for the wrench sound? And he's like, yeah, that's been talked about a lot. However, it's still technically a knife, and the sound can't really be changed on a knife because it's not a different weapon. Maybe that could change in the future. Maybe it could, be classified as a different weapon. But at this point in the update, Knights of War is about to go. Might as well just keep it. Who knows? Maybe it'll come at some point later. Who knows? Someone asked about a scope knife. No comment whatsoever. And then someone asked about different character models for different maps, like in CS. However, I don't think Wadi understood the question because he started talking about map making and different types of maps and stuff like that. So I'll try and answer this one. I think it's just easier for CFE to focus on gameplay stuff, adding new things, fixing old things, like I assume they're going to be doing in these next two updates. But also, that's just more work for them to do. And yeah, I guess they could, and I guess it wouldn't hurt. But I think it's just easier for them to have those same character models on each map rather than having different ones for each map. Because it is also the story of the Breach and the Coalition. So, the Coalition Response Task Force or whatever. So it's that story, so it's between these two factions rather than in CS:GO. It's more of a real life thing. You have the FBI in some, you have what's it called, SAS in some of them, you have GIGN in some of them, stuff like that. It depends. I think it should stay the same because also, dude, you guys see that comic they put out? That was sick. Anyway, as I was saying, I think, for stuff like that, because they've talked about wanting to do story stuff and extra stuff on the side, I think that keeping the character models the way they are now is quite fine. And then, of course, we got a sneak peek at a couple new things. One of them is a new emblem, I think. I don't know if it's going to be an emblem or the new app icon. I've heard people saying it's going to be a new app icon as well as an emblem. I think it's very cool. It definitely looks great. And then on the other hand, we have a glove skin that was teased, tier 7. It's called Shatter Time. And of course, you can see Well, first, he has a tattoo of a skull on his hand. Second, you can see it's definitely a clockwork pattern. It's orange. I think it's for the breach. Definitely a cool looking glove skin. Can't wait to get it. Hopefully, if I get a glove skin, I really want a glove skin. CFE, give me a glove skin, please. Anyway, so anyway, guys, that'll be it for this video. Tell me what you guys think about this whole community live stream. It's definitely a shorter one in terms of news and Q&A and stuff like that. And in terms of leaks, but Wadi did say that the next stream is going to be a really fun one. So in the next 2 weeks, the update should be out. The anniversary event should be started, and we should be rolling pretty good with that stuff. And I don't really think they're gonna need a big beta for this next update, because if we go to Critical Ops Game real quick.com, and then we go to updates, this next update is just, post match XP booster, case content preview, and then the anniversary and the season pass, or Critical Pass season 9. So there's not much stuff that can break the game. So I don't think it'll be a relatively long beta, if it goes into beta at all, because they're not really adding anything except the post-match thing, which is just a UI and I guess kind of game breaky sort of could be thing. But they could easily probably patch that out real quick, or patch that up real quick. And then the case content preview, which I guess gives you the stuff that is in the case. So maybe for event cases, instead of just scrolling through everything, you could click the case and it kind of does like CS, where it shows you what is in that case. Who knows? Or it could maybe be for those regions, kind of like CS had to do with France, the X-ray thing. It shows you what you're going to get rather than being a random sort of thing. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.